The Dark Knight is a 2008 superhuman movie coordinated by Christopher Nolan from a screenplay he co-composed with his sibling Jonathan. In view of the DC Comics hero Batman, it is the continuation of Batman Begins, 2005, and the second portion in the Dark Knight trilogy. In the film's plot, the hero vigilante Batman, Police Lieutenant James Gordon and District Attorney Harvey Dent structure a partnership to destroy coordinated wrongdoing in Gotham City, yet their endeavors are wrecked by the mediation of a rebel engineer. The Joker, who looks to test how far Batman will go to save the city from complete bedlam. The group cast incorporates Christian Bale, Michael Caine, Heath Ledger, Gary Oldman, Aaron Eckhart, Maggie Gyllenhaal, and Morgan Freeman. Warner Bros. Pictures focused on a spin-off following the fruitful rehash of the Batman establishment with Batman Begins. Nolan fostered the center story components close by Begins co-essayist David S. Goyer, making Dent the focal hero and terrible legend trapped in a fight among Batman and the Joker. Recorded as a hard copy, the screenplay, the Nolans were impacted by different 1980s Batman comics and wrongdoing show films while proceeding with the uplifted reality tone of Begins. Recording occurred from April to November 2007, on a $185 million financial plan, on the spot in Chicago, Hong Kong, and on sets in England. The Dark Knight is the main significant movie shot with high-goal IMAX cameras. Nolan tried not to utilize PC-created symbolism except if important, demanding functional tricks including flipping a 18-wheel truck and exploding a plant. The Dark Knight has been investigated for its subjects in regards to psychological oppression, as well as the limits of profound quality and morals. The United States Library of Congress chose it for conservation in the National Film Registry in 2020. The film was trailed by The Dark Knight Rises in 2012, closing the Dark Knight trilogy. A gang of masked criminals rob a mafia-owned bank in Gotham City, each betraying the other until the sole survivor, the Joker, reveals himself as the mastermind and escapes with the money. A secret alliance is formed between the vigilante Batman, District Attorney Harvey Dent, and Police Lieutenant Jim Gordon to eliminate Gotham's organized crime. Batman's alter ego, billionaire Bruce Wayne, publicly supports Dent as Gotham's legitimate protector, believing his success will allow Batman to retire so Wayne can romantically pursue his childhood friend Rachel Dawes. Despite her relationship with Dent, the mafia crime bosses gather to discuss protecting their organizations from Batman. The police, and the Joker, who interrupts the meeting and offers to kill Batman for half of the vast cash fortune their accountant, Lau, concealed before fleeing to Hong Kong to avoid extradition. Lau is recovered to Gotham police custody by Batman, and his testimony enables Dent to apprehend the crime families. In response, the bosses accept Joker's offer, and he kills high-profile targets involved in the trial including the police commissioner and judge, but Gordon sacrifices himself to save the mayor. Joker threatens that his attacks will continue until Batman unmasks. He later targets Dent at a fundraising dinner and throws Rachel out of a window, but Batman rescues her. Wayne struggles to understand the Joker's motives, but his butler, Alfred Pennyworth, surmises that some people simply want to see the world burn. Dent confesses to being Batman to lure out the Joker, who attacks the police convoy transporting him. Batman and Gordon, who faked his D. Batman's affections for Rachel, the Joker uncovers that she and Dent are being held independently in structures manipulated to detonate. Batman competitions to save Rachel while Gordon pursues Dent, however they find the Joker exchange their positions. Rachel is killed in the blast, and in spite of the fact that Dent is safeguarded, his face is seriously singed on one side. The Joker gets away from care, extricates the fortunes area from Lau, and consumes everything. Wayne Enterprises bookkeeper Coleman Reese derives Batman's mysterious personality and endeavors to unveil it freely. However, the Joker takes steps to explode a clinic except if Reese is killed. While the police empty emergency clinics and Gordon battles to keep Reese alive, Joker meets with a disappointed Dent, persuading him to assume control over equity and vindicate Rachel. Mark concedes his decision production to his half-scarred, two-headed coin, killing the bad officials and mafia men who added to Rachel's demise. As frenzy holds the city, the Joker uncovers that two departure ships, one conveying regular citizens and different detainees, are manipulated to detonate at 12 p.m. except if one gathering penances the other. To the Joker's mistrust, the travelers eventually decline to kill each other, and Batman stifles yet will not kill him. Before the police capture the Joker, that's what he brags despite the fact that Batman demonstrated ethical, his arrangement to ruin Dent has succeeded. Gouge kidnaps Gordon's family, faulting his carelessness for Rachel's passing. He flips his coin to determine their destinies yet tumbles to his demise after Batman handles him to save Gordon's child. Accepting Dent is the legend the city needs, Batman assumes the fault for his demise and activities, and persuades Gordon to hide reality. In the outcome, Pennyworth consumes an undelivered message to Wayne from Rachel, admitting she picked Dent, and Batman obliterates the obtrusive reconnaissance network that ass.